Why Indian women use sex toys? Why wouldn't they? Namaste, guys. How's it going? I'm going to talk about something on behalf of women today, and obviously, it is going to help men in a lot of ways. But I'm going to talk about this on behalf of women because women themselves, as an individual, you will not find a woman coming to this depth of expression, even if she has a safe environment to share this about herself. Many of them will not be able to do it because the conditioning regarding judgment, the conditioning regarding their character and how it's perceived outside, um, that is quite strong. All right. So I'm going to talk about something on behalf of femininity today because it's a massive, massive thirst which is going unquenched. It is not being satisfied. And the reason I'm doing this is because men and women, when they are in a relation with each other, a man and a woman, they are sharing multiple planes of existence and expression, all right, within that relation. And the sexual plane is obviously the most one of the most volcanic, all right, one of the most eruptive, one of the most raw, one of the most fertile, all right. So in that particular plane of existence between a man and a woman, my perception, let's just say, instead of opinion, is that most women are not really satisfied, all right. And I've also come across this because of the previous dating experiences that I've had when I was out there in the market a lot, and also from the way I have myself ever presented myself sexually, and the reception that I got, and the novelty within that expression from the other side, that this is something new and um, able to take them to a newer extent of their own capacity. I was able to see that, and I was able to realize, okay, this is really missing basically from society. This is missing from our animal kingdom, all right, in which we behave like animals, but we are not behaving like animals who are in the jungle and don't have as much of a camouflage of an ego or self protective mechanisms which are psychological. um, and we are still quite rigid and awkward. So let me explain this. In my understanding, the feminine really, really wants to unleash herself. All right, really wants to unleash herself, wants to get to the dirt, like what we might say is the dirtiest, raunchiest forms of sexuality. Okay, but the way sex has been up until now is very masculine oriented, and that too I mean from a economy and commerce perspective, that sex sells. So you'll see the hip hop videos with the asses shaking, and you'll see Instagram with every neighborhood girl now making reels trying to show off her curves and moves and everything. But these are some really pathetic expressions or really pathetic representations of sexuality of humans, which in reality is of a divine nature. All right. But the divinity within sexuality cannot be arrived at or experienced if the divinity within the spirit itself has not been touched at least once, you know. So, anyway, so the feminine really, really wants to unleash herself, really, really wants to be torn apart, really, really wants to basically be a massive amalgamation of creation and destruction at the same time. All right. And the problem is